If you are getting a brand new Corso puppy and you're wondering when they can go outside, we have the perfect video for you. Welcome back to the Fenrir Corso Show. My name's Joe and I'm a certified canine leader here at FenrirCanineLeaders.com. We are dedicated to helping you learn everything you could possibly want to know about the Corso and then how to become a high-level canine leader so you can raise your very own. So, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss a future upload. If you're bringing home a Corso puppy, you should probably know when you're going to be allowed to let them outside. And today we're going to be tuning into a webinar that the canine behaviorist and founder of FenrirCanineLeaders.com, Will, has recorded all about when you should be allowed to let your puppy outside.
So one of the most common questions I get from any breed, from all owners, is when can I take my dog outside, or when should I even take it into the garden? And this is one of those questions that is hotly debated amongst different vets, different trainers, different breeders, different experts, different YouTubers. We all have our own opinion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down my opinion on the matter, but I also need to give the disclaimer that I'm not a vet. This is just my opinion of what I do with my dogs, and it is one of those situations, unfortunately, where nobody can tell you what you need to do. You need to do your research, do your education, and ultimately make the decision for yourself. Now, when it comes to my opinion, I come at the kind of argument, at the discussion, at the debate from the perspective as a canine behaviorist. I see every single day when dogs go ultimately wrong, when dogs have savaged children, when dogs have killed other dogs. Those images are sent to me and burnt into my brain. So I naturally come from any discussion from trying to avoid that from happening in the first place. One of the best things that you can do for your dog is to socialize them positively, effectively, and consistently from a young age. One of the best psychological development windows for you to do this is between the age of 8 to 12 weeks. The debate gets murky when people say that their dogs haven't had the jabs and are therefore not protected from all different types of diseases in that window. Now, in my personal opinion, I still socialize my personal dogs heavily in that window. Yes, there is a risk. In my opinion, it's a slight risk. There is always a risk. There's a risk that your dog and you could get run over by a bus even after they've had their jabs. With life, there's risk. In my opinion, the reward of having a well-balanced, well-socialized dog that has been capitalized on that early window is more important than the risk associated with them picking up any kind of disease. But yes, the risk is there. Hey guys, if you want perfect puppies, like all my mates here are, and you're interested in how it is that as a professional canine behaviorist I go about raising and training perfect puppies, I have a completely free course that I think you might be interested, called The Principles to the Perfect Puppy. There'll be a link down in the description box below. It is completely free of charge and you can go and check it out right now, so I can't wait to see you over there. Now, I always advocate that you take any necessary precautions as possible. When it comes to your garden, for example, that is an environment that you can control heavily. In the weeks and months leading up to getting your puppy, do not let other dogs into your garden that haven't been well vaccinated. If you live in an area where maybe you get foxes or different animals come and they do number 1s and 2s in your garden, yes, then maybe you have an issue and you need to be more cautious and more careful, but that is where constant vigilant monitoring and controlling of your dog's environment helps you to ensure that you minimize the risk wherever possible. When you're out socializing your dog, don't take them to places where you know there might be dogs off lead that have done a number 1 or number 2, which is the most common way for them to pick up many of these diseases, that they can sniff, lick, eat, that kind of horrible thing that puppies can and will do. Minimize that risk as much as possible is what I personally choose to do. Now, it isn't just me that shares this thought. I'm about to read you a quote from the American Kennel Club's website. For this reason, the American Veterinary Society of Animal Behavior recommends that puppies be socialized before vaccine series is complete. Its guideline states that puppies can start socialization classes as early as 7 to 8 weeks of age. As a rule, they should receive a minimum of 1 set of vaccines at least 7 days prior to their first class, as well as a first deworming. The training school should ensure that all puppies in the class are up to date on vaccines and that the facility is clean, so the risk of catching anything is very small. Now, that's a small segment from a very long article on the American Kennel Club's website around socialization. And that shows that even organizations as large as that are becoming aware of the importance of early socialization. So, my personal opinion, I'm not a vet, I'm a behaviourist and a trainer. My personal opinion is that socialising your dog early is of critical importance. And I personally believe that owners have a responsibility to socialise their dogs as efficiently and as effectively as possible, whilst minimising any risks wherever possible. Now, again, I can't tell you to do that. I can simply tell you that that's what I personally believe, and it's your choice. It's your responsibility to go out. There's going to be people that will say, never let your dog out of the house for the first 12 weeks. Go and listen to them, listen to what their reasons are, and make the decision for yourself what you do. My personal opinion, get out there and socialise your dog as much as you can, or at least that's what I do. I hope that helps. I hope that my 2 cents helps you make an informed decision of the best approach for you and your dog. But put the work in, get out there, become a high-level canine leader, and you'll raise perfect canine companions.
There you have it, guys. Some really useful information from Will there, all about when you should let your Connie Corso puppy outside. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, get involved in the comments down below, as we would love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell, as we have 2 dedicated videos coming here every single week. So I can't wait to see you in the next episode of the Fenrir Connie Corso Show.